Yeah, we need something. Okay, she has something, he has something. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Yeah, corn blood. Now, right now we have youth here. They're youths. All right, we have to watch the youths. May I like that though? All right. But, all right, there we go. So, DJ. So what this is right here is a freestyle obstacle course. You know, like you run an obstacle course. So this is like a freestyle race for the mind to show you how fast you have to think to be a freestyler, right? Give me a nice steady beat, and hey, when you see me hit the dropouts for me. Not too much, but you know how to do it. All right, follow me. See, first you gotta have a good beat first. That's a good beat. Pull up, come again, DJ. One more time. Pull up. There you go. So, I like the way they came in. So first of all, any MC that's gonna MC, the beat is important. The beat has to be classy, fly, bouncy, and give you a little smile on your face when they come on. DJ, pull. All right. Now listen right here tonight. Hey, everybody y'all in the place to be, sing these words now along with me. Let me hear you say freestyle. Freestyle. Say freestyle. Freestyle. Say freestyle. Freestyle. Now, I'm about to kill it in the meanwhile. Anytime that I can spit it, supernatural is wicked. I'ma show you how my mind, yo, is young, black, and gifted. Understand, black, yo, I'm like Big Worm. Click the arms out now, brother, clean those germs. Rub it in and begin, that's the way we groove. Tell you what up on the mic, brother, I'm that dude. I'll explain, yo, I bring it off the brain. You're a big man, yo, with a little tiny chain. Something I can't explain, brother, I know the name. I'm kinda ill, man, and I'm nice in the game. Do damages to amateurs, yo, I never manage ya. That's my better side. Click a picture with your camera. Yo, black, I'm kinda hot. And when I'm on the mic, I'm giving it all I got. Are you feeling me, ma'am? I never give a damn. Take this video and go post it on Instagram. Tell everybody, man, yo, I never share. Incredible black, when the mic is in my hand. When I'm rapping, yo, something starts to happen. I was sweating so hard, my brother bought me a napkin. Pow, yo, I got style on the beat. I told you when I rock, just keep the beat complete. Hey, DJ, please don't change that beat. Keep it right there, baby. Please cock that heat. Now, how did I know that? Yeah, brother, energetic. I knew we was gonna change it. I'm telekinetic. I said it. That's right. You know I read it. I like that beat right there, so give it credit. In the club, brother, you'll come to push a shove. After dancing, B-boys, they need muscle rubs. Hey, because they be rubbing on the floor. And anytime I spit it, yo, I gotta give them more. Can I rap? Yo, it's like magic out the hat. I ain't got a can, I hit it now with the fat cat. Write it like that. I leave my name on the map. Very needy. Right now, brother, is very speedy. Told you. Right now, brother, I write graffiti. Couldn't you tell? Yo, I am a beast. She got an orangutan. She put it on a leash. Gone funky. Tell you what, it's never junky. Little girl walk around with a baby monkey. Anytime that I can spit it, yo, we know the flame. It's you, baby girl, yo. What's your monkey's name? I tell you what, it's speaky. She said that the monkey is cheeky. Told you when I dip it, yo, style so freaky. Now listen while I bounce to the beat. Now anytime I rock non-stop with the style I drop, that's a Nike shoe, that's a dirty flip-flop. Hey, put it together anywhere that I walk. Anytime that I can spit it, yo, the God's gonna talk. I'm nice, brother, yo, you know that it's tight. Ornamentals, boy, yo, I ain't got a right. They never tip me. Tell you what, brother, it's never fair. I got a glass right here and yo, it's full of air. Listen, told you what, brother, it's never fair. Anytime that I spit, the knowledge that I bear, I share. Everybody gotta know that it's me. Told you a super dope and poetical MC. It's not, it's tragic. Yo, I'm working magic. And when it come to killing mics, yo, that is my habit. I told you, I grab the beat, I do my thing. Stop the track right there. I'm the freestyle king. So, this is what freestyle is about. Now look at your faces now. There's no sad faces. Nobody's angry. The vibes are up now. The elders are smiling. The children are smiling. It's called balance. See, this is what music can do. This is what music is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the medicine and the balm that heals the world. Yet and still, I don't think we've really figured that out yet. Because a lot of people want to boast and they want to put on their jewelry and they want to talk about their car, how many spliff them smoke, or how many drink them drink, and how many girls they touch. That's not what hip-hop is about. Hip-hop is about unity, love, peace, and having fun. That's what it's about. Now, I don't knock the boys then that come from the ghetto that have to rap about what they see. I'm not here to knock those guys. They're just as much as important as guys like me. Because remember, I said there's balance. You know, without no light, there's no dark. Not to be philosophical, but it's very true. So, with that being said, I'm open to any questions that I might be able to answer to you today about freestyling, hip-hop, or just the art of MCing. So feel free. I'm gonna give this mic up to anybody that would like to ask any questions, or if you feel like asking, just shout it out or raise your hand and then I'll point to you. Mayu.
I love myself.
Oh, that's good. That wasn't a question, but that's a great thing to say. That's right, give a round of applause. Hey, guess what, man? Always do that. That's the foundation of life. If you don't love you, guess what? There's a word, right? I want to teach you something right now. When you go to your friends at school, tell them, hey, guess what, man? Supernatural said I was fly, right? Now I'm going to tell you what we use that word fly for. Fly stands for first love you. All right? So stay fly, little man. All right? Now, with that being said, any more questions? I want to definitely ask you some questions. Because I don't think people ask enough questions in life, and you never know. Yeah.
I'd like to know who inspired you.
Oh, okay. Well, when it comes to my inspirations, it wasn't just hip-hop that inspired me. I was inspired by, you know, James Brown, you know, Charlie Mingus, John Coltrane. But when you get into the hip-hop genres, the MCs that inspired me was Slick Rick, KRS-One, Lee, Twinkle Lee. No, but Slick Rick, KRS-One, Pharoah Monch. You know, these were MCs that were articulate. Rakim. You know, guys that actually took time to sit down and write what they were thinking about and put it together in a way where anybody could absorb it. So, and then I was just inspired by music as a whole because my mother listened to a lot of soul records when I came up, and my father was into jazz. So I kind of like had the balance of both worlds in my household. And then I had my brother, who was totally the opposite of everybody else. He liked rock and roll music, black guy. So they thought he was a weirdo, but I didn't. I loved him because a lot of those rock beats even became break beats later on in hip hop, if you really know your culture and your history. So that was my inspiration. Man?
Okay, so obviously you have to think quickly. So how do you stop yourself from just swearing because you don't know the word and you have to kind of like fill it out?
That's a great question.
No, great question. Now see, she's paying attention. She said, how do you continue on without swearing to fill in? You know what? You have to be articulate. It's called articulation. When people use words as fillers, especially curse words, it's because they don't have anything else to say. But if you really understand the dynamics of the English language and how vast it is, one of the most threatening things to most people is a man who can articulate himself. Because a man who can articulate himself is a person that's thinking and listening to what another person is saying. So, I think I say that was a great question because I know a lot of rappers that freestyle and they, you know, they'll throw in the F-bomb or they'll say the N-word to continue on with the flow. One of the things I tell kids is, if you want to rap or you want to write rhymes, read books. Not the computer, physical, hardback books. Because this is something 20 years from now that these youth might not even know about anymore. Because we live in a digital age. A book is something that's powerful. You know, so the more you read, the more information you give your mind, the more information you have, the more you have to rap about. And not only that, just look at life itself. It's the greatest landscape that's used for inspiration. So, next question. Next question. If there's a next one. That's what this is. This is a workshop, you know, and that's what it's about. It's about asking things that provoke thought.
Don't give up what you're doing. Because you're doing the right thing for everybody.
Let me tell you, that's a great thing to say, and I'll tell you, and I thank you for that. A lot of times in the music business, when you choose a path, and the path is right, the path is long. It's hard. You probably look at me and go, oh man, he has it all together. Well, I do, I have it all together here and here. But when you choose to try to teach the youth in this type of industry, they don't look at it as marketable or profitable. You know, if they can't make a profit off of you. There's a profit that could be made off of me, but I'd rather give prophecy to the people and save my soul in the process. So, thank you for saying that. I'll tell all your youth, man, never sell out for the price of fame. I could have been a millionaire 10 years ago, but it wasn't about the millions for me, it was about the people that I touch, the millions of people that I touch in my travels. Now, I make my money and I try to make my coins, you know, but at the end of the day, I would rather sit here in this hot, stuffy room with you and let you get something out of this, you understand? So that's really what it's about for me is the youth, because we don't think about the kids enough. That's why I'm glad to be here with seeing so many babies and young people running around, you know? All right.
One of the reasons that's put me on HipHop more recently is the derogatory way in which women are perceived, both in images and in the actual words that are spoken. How do you go about trying to change that translation?
Great question, and I'll tell you one thing. First of all, I agree with you on the imagery and the way that women are talked about in hip-hop. But if you haven't noticed lately, there's an extreme trend in women talking just as raunchy as men. You know, you have Megan Thee Stallion, you have Lil' Kim, you have Cardi B, you have Nicki Minaj. To me personally, I wouldn't let any young girl in this room listen to any of that music. Any of it. Because it portrays an image that's not cool. Now, not to blame it on the women, I also blame it on the men. I think the way that we change that is by this right here, dialogue. My father said that if you don't talk about it, you can't change it. So it has to be brought to the forefront first, and once it's brought to the forefront, then we can make change. So that's the best thing that I could say, you know, and for women too, to get respect is to give respect. So if you walk around dressed in scantily clad clothes, and a man